Hey,
Hello.
hey, how are you doing?
Hi. Good. I'm just downloading that game now.
Yeah, yeah, it looks
Yeah.
interesting. Uh, I'm wondering what the control, like how they set the difficulty, because it's at first it's like, oh, it's like balancing on a skateboard in Tony Hawk, which you can only do for like 5 seconds, and so it's like,
Yeah.
it's got to be like easier than that. But then I wonder how they could avoid. It's going to be interesting to see. Like, I guess you can maybe move left and right on the log and coordinate, like turning to avoid stuff, and maybe back and forward at the same time. But that suddenly becomes like very. I don't see how they can control the difficulty because it's sort of like if we're worried about balancing back and forth, but also left and right, and then there's like extra things. And then I wonder when we crash, like, do you have to do the same? Do you have to like rehearse like a pattern essentially? It seems like it'll be hard for them to allow us to like spend like it's almost like one of those games that uh like is trivial, or it requires like every second you have to like pay attention and be like thinking forward. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know if I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
okay.
just making a game lobby. So,
Yeah, yeah. If you send an invite or something, I'll join.
okay.
I looked up the
Okay, I have
studio.
I have like a I have an invite code I think I can send you. Okay. Yeah, that one might work.
Yeah, yeah. I think I joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to see like is the studio Canadian because logs and lumberjack, but
Oh yeah.
there's not much info about the studio.
It looks like there's like a
Oh yeah,
chat enabled. I don't have like settings. Maybe once I start the game, we can do settings.
I hear echo. I guess there's like in-game audio.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to turn that off right now.
Audio. Oh yeah, micro. I guess you could do push to talk inside microphone mode.
Yeah, that's what I just did too. Okay. Oh yeah, I wonder if like a controller would be easier. I don't know though. I'm on keyboard right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, because so far I guess what we can go like back and forward, but how do we even turn? Maybe one of us
I think it would
rolls
just
if you
yeah,
roll
like to
backward.
turn this way, like you oh yeah, yeah, I could roll backwards while you roll
Oh
forwards to
yeah,
do this turn.
yeah, it is true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
we
we
have
go.
to like basically coordinate.
Okay. Yeah. It's like you go backwards.
I go
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
It's almost like we need like a
Okay, now
certain
yeah,
amount of
go
momentum.
forwards. Now I go backwards.
It's like the momentum of the log also governs like how fast we can
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it looks like there isn't really too much of a chance of us falling off the log.
Yeah.
It's just like the turning and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's interesting how it's marketed then. Like it's marketed as like a balance game, but then immediately it's like actually it's like just a coordination and you basically never can fall off.
Yeah.
I wonder if we just like keep playing without any like explicit coordination, if we'll just slowly like get an intuitive sense of how to do it.
Yeah. That's how it feels.
Oh yeah, here we can
No,
fall.
no.
That'd be cool if we just like fell into a new area and it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. There's kind of a strategy like if we never go backwards, like we always just release the forward or press forward, and then we always have like forward momentum, and
Yeah.
then we can just like turn by easing off.
Ah. I'm sure we'll get it. Your microphone got like quieter, but I can't tell if it's because of like my sound or not.
Yeah, are you using Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Uh, yeah, how's it now? Like quieter?
Yeah, it sounds the same. Hold on, I'll make sure it's not me.
Yeah, I can raise my microphone volume, but then I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I can. There's like a little gain knob thing. Maybe that makes it better.
Maybe.
Yeah, let me check. Oh yeah, I'll confirm in Discord what microphone it's using. Maybe it's using the Shocks thing. No, I guess I'm using the Yeti. Yeah, let me know. I guess keep letting me know if it's too quiet, and I'll just raise the gain on the microphone.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet still,
Yeah,
but
maybe
it's
the
almost like
game. Maybe it
yeah,
is.
like it sounds almost like it's not plugged in all the way or something like that. But yeah, it's hard to tell if it's my sound or not. It could be me, but I don't think so.
Yeah, sometimes I find between windows and
Oh,
like and games.
yeah, it's better now actually. It could have
Oh.
been me. I think it's better now on my end. Yeah.
Let me know if it's like too loud because I raised the gain and maybe it like changed or something.
It does sound a bit louder now, but it's not too loud or anything. I think it
Oh.
was on my end though, so
Hmm.
that's my bad for being like disruptive.
We're in the mean we're like trying to balance this log, but we're mostly focused on like sound. Well, that was weird.
Whoa.
It was just like a random bump. Oh,
Whoa, and
I
then it
came back.
respawned just you.
Oh yeah, if one of us stays on, then we both. Yeah, it's a very
Uh,
sensitive spindle thing. This is kind of what I was expecting though, is like maybe we're not getting the hang of it or something. Oh yeah, maybe we are supposed to go slower. I don't know. That could be a strategy. But
yeah,
yeah,
I think
I
once
sort
we
of felt
get like
like
in front,
yeah, like first it would be like, oh, this game's easy, like we can't even fall off, and then the first thing it presents us with is like, oh, this game is like it's gonna take us like hours to do every single obstacle, and we have to like rehearse and plan. So it's kind of yeah, it's what I was wondering is like how are they balancing the difficulty, because it's like at some point I can see like the next obstacle seems kind of even more real time difficult.
go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Again.
How do we even go that
Uh,
direction? I could go fully
yeah, I know.
backwards. If you just keep going forwards, maybe we end up going
Yeah,
backwards.
I have forwards. I'm pushing
Oh,
forwards, so if
yeah,
you
my
want to go
guy, I don't think
backwards,
I
we might be
can.
able to.
I think it blocks us from going like more than a certain degree. Yeah, I guess we can't like roll backwards.
Uh, I think we can probably still do it though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it seems almost like how could we ever uh, go
Recover.
sideways?
Yeah.
That's weird they put this here, like, because it's obviously like we're not going to be completely centered when we make it across. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe I'll come back. You have full control when I'm gone. That could be our strategy. One of us dies and then the other one just takes full control.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like we got better at angling. There's treasure over there. Can we touch that treasure?
Yeah.
What is that? It doesn't even explain like what that is. I wonder if there's a key where we can duck or something. Because why this is like weird. If we're not supposed to duck, then it's just like go through an opening. It could just be walls, like it doesn't have to be spinning. Plus, it only takes one of us out, so the other person can just go. Right?
Yeah.
So that obstacle is kind of like trivial. It's like if you get hit, it gets easier, and then the other person comes back.
Yeah.
These are pretty clever. Like each of these things is like similar but unique. Like it's all about like going in the center at the right time, but they're all different so far. But how could they keep that up for like hours or something? As long as we both don't get hit.
Oh no.
I feel like an easy mode would be like if it showed us. Oh, we can go backwards. That was like a snowboard trick. It's like Tokyo Drift. Oh, it does show like a total timer and the full level, the full game at the top, I think. So it's kind of like a game about how fast can you do it. Do we get sniped by these fish? We're good at like recentering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how it is like it's easiest to just like naturally intuit. Like I feel like we couldn't unless we came up with like a very sophisticated code. It's easier to just like react.
Yeah. Fuck.
It is nice that one of us can get hit. Like it's
Whoa,
sort of like
that's...
we have like 2 lives or something. And or like it's like by working together we can keep the log rolling as long as both of us don't get taken out. It's kind of like a cool redundancy thing. When we're headed towards like a cliff and we're both like rolling, it's like who's gonna decide to turn. Like one of us has to go backward or stop going forward, and we just like we count on.
You're just stuck in the falls. Yeah.
This is why like wooden furniture is getting more expensive because it's literally like 2 guys rolling one log.
Yeah.
I wonder when there's not a second person, like can I go straight, when there's only one person? It feels like I can, but I don't know.
I think so.
Because you either can't go, you either have to always turn or like never turn if you're one person.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, it kind of, somehow it kind of feels like I can control it as one person even though it should just always turn.
Yeah.
This is cool. It's basically like a play on like RV There Yet, but like with way simpler, just like 2 people driving an RV basically.
Yeah.
This one seems easier than the one where it's like in the center only.
Yeah.
As long as we hit the checkpoint, then we're good. I like how there's like a slope here. That's kind of a fun, like you can kind of recover, like you get close to the edge.
Yeah.
Do we get even like a time penalty? Like it's easier to just like fall and reset because it puts us like we lose like 3 seconds, but then it perfectly centers us. Yeah, I find I don't even mind like failing. I feel like it's almost like there's such a small penalty for failing. It's just like it's sort of like just randomly Like I feel like I'm not even necessarily like influencing. I'm just like watching to see when do we make it, like without
Yeah.
like because I'm not really like there's not really anything to think about. So your mind is just like free to like watch the events play out or something. It's like watching a show where you have like a vested interest because you feel like a relationship to the character. Now we're stuck forever, right? Because we can't
I think
die
so.
in this situation.
Yeah. Okay, we can hold R to respawn, I think.
Oh, we both have to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even easier then. We can always like instantly recenter. Yeah, there's some ways to like kind of use the reset mechanics to like play off the system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we want coins either, but maybe coins are just like a way to get a high score at the end because you have to go out of your way to touch the chest. But since it doesn't tell us, it's like, why would we waste the time getting coins when I feel like there should be some way, like we could activate like our axe and then use the axe to like cut obstacles or something. Yeah, these are well thought out like it's nice, it's fun terrain. Like part of the reward is like seeing what the next world will be. And even this is like a fun forest concept. Like it's so simple, but it's so interesting because of the way we're moving. This is like a very fascinating forest where we really have to pay attention to like the space between trees.
Yeah.
And the blur in the distance is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this that guy Joel Harver on YouTube that makes like kind of shorts and movies?
I think so.
Yeah, some of his stuff is that he makes like that animated, usually it's like soldiers or something, little video shorts about video games that are like hand animated in like a
Yeah.
And so he every year during the Oscars, have you seen that he says like instead of watching the Oscars, you should like film a movie during the Oscars and then spend like one so then and he says like 1 week after you just sort of you write it in advance, you film it during the Oscars, and then that one probably this one's easier.
I don't know how to do
only
that.
like one person can fit through the middle, so it's probably easier to just like one person go through the middle instead of like trying to fit like both of us. Now my guy's gonna instantly die every day.
I guess like go try to go back.
Oh, they put like a little rock there.
But then how?
Just on the other side, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like
get through the gap.
Oh no. Yeah, go. I
That's
think
a
we can
nice.
get over the little rock.
The physics are nice. They feel like they're very like forgiving, interesting physics. The way we just did that, like the physics are very. That's so important too. Like if these rocks were just like hard walls that you couldn't like go over like this, it would feel glitchy or something.
Oh.
But it actually helps us turn that rock. That's kind of cool. It's like one person can use the geometry. I guess you got to go forward because I can't even survive.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, so I was kind of debating. Like I was in this. I'm in a game jam during March. It's called the Bad Ideas Game Jam. But then I kind of don't think I'll end up participating. But I did make like a bunch of concept art. I made like some concept art for my game. But now I'm gonna join this like the Oscars, movie making. Like you have to make essentially a video that's 40 minutes or longer, and my thing is not really gonna count as a movie because it's not really gonna have visuals. In terms of visuals, it's just gonna be like. I wonder where the checkpoint is here. Oh yeah, there's like this is a harder checkpoint area.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of visuals, it'll just be like still images using the concept art that I made for my game. And my concept art is just like a bunch of, it's just like the scene. And I haven't made the characters yet for the game.
Yeah.
The log should definitely be like on fire.
Yeah, we might just be able to go over the lava, I'm wondering. Can he go
I think
backwards from
fully,
there?
once you
Whoa,
touch it.
okay.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
I guess if one of us dies, the other, you could wait for the respawn in like a safe area, and then we always have like a backup life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's pretty low stakes then, because we both of us can't really hit lava at the same time, and as long as the other person doesn't like roll into lava, we can't both die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I decided I'll basically like recite, like it'll be like me voice acting, but I won't really change my own voice. So every character, first it was like every character is going to have my voice, and I'll just show the still concept art from the game as I like zoom in on different characters' faces. But then I decided like I'm not going to bother making characters. So what I'm going to do is pretend that like I'll show the still concept art, and then I'll show black rectangles where the characters would be, and I'll play off the idea of it being like redacted basically. So it's like every still image is just like a scene with like some black rectangles where the characters would be. And the concept is that, oh, do we go all in?
Yeah.
I thought we went back to the beginning of the lava. So every scene will be like redacted so it's just a black rectangle where the character would be. And then it'll be a static scene. And then I thought, like the super ambitious part is, can I make this like a 40 minutes of like hip hop? Instead of like dialogue.
Right.
Yeah, so now what I'm creating is like basically like I guess it's like a 40-minute album, because there's I have like 20 different like hip hop beats that I'll write music to, and each track of 2-3 minutes will be like sort of one of the scenes, and it won't really be like characters talking, it'll just be like a hip hop song that tells the story of that scene.
Yeah. So I'm laughing just because it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what could win an Oscar? An album. Like it's like it's almost like my it's like listening to, you're like talking about how you're gonna submit an album basically to like the Oscars, and it's like, I think maybe you want to do like the Grammys for that. No, it makes
that's
sense.
why I started.
If you're doing like musicals or movies, so.
Yeah, the only problem with mine is that it's mostly going to be like static images. So it kind of starts to not really meet the bar of like being anything like a movie. But that's fine, because I'm just sort of using, like I'll basically, like when the Oscars, I think they start at like 4 p.m. my time today for 3 hours. So I'll just use that as like an additional like work period where I feel like, I get the sense that like, oh, these other people are working, so I'm working too. And I think that's good motivation. And I don't think I'll end up submitting my thing to the Joel Harver thing, because it's not really in the spirit of like a movie, because it is just now entirely focused on like me writing the hip hop and kind of neglecting the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
But I just basically need motivation to make something.
like let's just go around it again. Like,
yeah.
Sure.
The challenge is just like, can we fit through the gap that gets us out? I think it'll turn if we hit this.
Okay, then we just have to go like.
Can we beat the whole game? Can we just go off into the woods?
Yeah. I think we can actually go.
I think it'll.
This way, between that.
At some point, I think there'll
totally
be like invisible. So you want to turn left?
I want to go.
Yeah, we can see how far.
Yeah, I kind of want to go left. I want to see if we can do
I thought, the bush is not an obstacle.
Like, I want to try to fit between that rock. Yeah, I don't think the bush matters. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the bush would stop us. We might as well just see how far we can just go. Those bushes won't even stop us, Can we not
Let's go like way to the left. Yeah, I just want to go to the left, like around this tree.
Oh yeah, because there's like a physical wall. That would be so weird if we just don't ever get like a timeout. Like it should say like you're out of the area timeout or something. I
Yeah.
guess that's the true. It's truly the spirit of like log rolling. Like you can go anywhere
Wait.
in the woods.
Yeah, I guess we missed the treasure chests. We can go back and get the treasure chest though, I guess.
Hmm.
The one that's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's essentially during the during the month of March. I guess now it's sort of like I feel like at most I like to spend 1 month on a project, and during the month I just need to find motivation to do the project. And so in this month it was like starting the game jam gets me to make some concept art for a game and write a story, and then joining this Joel Harver thing makes me think like, oh, this could be like a 40-minute 40 minutes of hip hop is actually something I really want to do.
Uh, yeah.
That was interesting. Yeah, we need like more momentum. Yeah, because it actually follows the spirit of like how my running has gone. Like at some point, I started doing like marathons, longer races, and that really taught me like how to run in a way where suddenly like I just realized I could run as much as I want. And it was like the challenge of doing running for a longer distance made me understand like maybe you have to be more efficient and stuff at running, and it was pretty fun.
Mhm.
And I think hip hop will follow like the same pattern where if I sit down and I try to write like over the next week, I'll try to come up with like 40 minutes of hip hop basically. And if I can, like, I've already come up with like I found like a new website where I can get like more copyright free beats because I need like 40 minutes of beats, which is hard to find. But now I found a site that has like a lot more beats, so I can collect like 40 minutes together. And then I also came up with like
Yeah.
a new like more efficient way to write. Like when I write the lyrics, I need to write them in a way so that I can remember like how the timing should work. Because for previously I would just write it down and then I would like sing it a few times and make corrections and just kind of remember how the pacing should go. Uh,
Mhm.
but now I have like a just an easy like I sort of break things into lines of like 4 beats or like 2 beats or no 4 beats each with like a semicolon in the middle, so it's like 2 beats like semicolon 2 beats. uh, and I put words in brackets if I should say them like between beats, but that means that like when I have like 500 lines of music, the notation will inform like how I should sing it. I won't have to like keep the timing in my head or something. uh, but it's like I was forced to develop that notation because of the amount of lyrics that need to be like written down.
Mhm. Okay.
It's interesting that it doesn't let us like we can't like one forward one backward right now. We need like momentum to turn. It's kind of interesting how it has that constraint.
Mhm.
Oh, there's not enough space on that side. We could also go to the right here this well as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder watching a speed run of this, would it just be like a guy avoiding every obstacle?
Probably. Like I feel like the last one is probably what is kind of intended. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
What's our strategy now?
Yeah, I guess we can just try to go right through it and just hope that we time it right too. But Here we go. This also works.
Oh, there. Oh. I feel like they may have forgotten to put like collider on the bush because without the bush, it's so easy to go around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe that is like the fun is doing the obstacles, but the in-world difficulty is that you could just go around them if you really need to, and that keeps that lets us advance the game and keep having fun. But then we could still like come back and try them. There's like a tiny acorn there, or little logs.
It's like a little pile of like sticks or something. Uh, the chest is behind us here. Yeah.
This one's probably gonna be hard.
Oh yeah.
Is there even a check? I don't see a checkpoint on the other side. Oh, we didn't even hit a checkpoint yet.
Wow.
That's gonna be crazy because do we go previous to the swinging things? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess we have to just like learn how to go around them fast.
We could try to go through them fast too and find out if we could do it. I don't know.
It's so like hard to judge where the like it seems like such a long space that it comes down.
There. Just keep going, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to be like really precise. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice if the timing is such. Oh yeah. So if the timing, yeah, it's just as soon as we spawn, we go. Hopefully they spawn in the same pace every time. Then we just always go.
Dang it. It's like sometimes, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whenever we have to go like kind of sideways, it's difficult.
Straight. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty satisfying that time.
Go, go, go. Yeah. Yeah. The checkpoint is there.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay, yeah, this part next is like roller coaster.
Yeah, it just becomes like a roller coaster tycoon simulator. Whoa. But we're close to the ground. I feel like if we just fell, we should just land on the. But I feel like the ground would auto kill us or something. Oh yeah. That's interesting. That's the first part where like the ground is just weirdly deadly for some reason. There's so many games now that are like 2-player online co-op, 4-player like voice chat. It's crazy how that happened. Like everybody saw like COVID set off this wave, and then just a couple of years later, like every developer is working on like a multiplayer online game. It's really a
Yeah.
different. It's like a totally. I guess it's also motivated by like the whole like the youngest generation that are now game developers like grew up with Minecraft, Roblox. So when they make a game, they make it like a social, like their entire social life is online. So a game to
Yeah.
them is like a way to hang out.
Hmm.
But then now there's enough games where if we can just have this like cool obstacle course like hangout thing that we do without really thinking about it. Like it's just like this fun, unique challenge.
Hmm.
It's kind of different. Like it's kind of like never before would this be possible to just like grab a random game that totally just works very seamlessly and has multiplayer and everything.
Yeah.
But it's a new concept like that. It's like almost like a one-off. Like the games are not necessarily like super replayable, but they're like a one-time experience.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's like I like that though, and I think they're priced appropriately for that too. Like $6.
Yeah.
It's like the price of like going bowling or something. And this is like taking as long and being just as like
Yeah.
just as like interactive as bowling, but it's like more accessible, I guess.
And like way cheaper than like a movie for the value.
Yeah.
Is it? I guess we haven't respawned. Like it feels like we're.
Yeah, we're
How did
still
we get
just
to
trying to
this
get
thing?
up this thing. Okay, okay.
But I feel like we. Oh yeah, maybe if we held R, we could have just reset to be like oriented correctly.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I feel like a lot of the fun of the game is like getting unstuck from a little weird place. But if holding R seems almost like it wouldn't be as fascinating.
Mhm.
Oh, it's behind here, yeah.
Is that Nevi?
Yeah, he comes up on my desk and then I have to move his bed onto the left half of my desk so he can like sit. Yeah, basically if he like wants attention, he comes onto my desk, and then if his bed is not on my desk, then he just keeps like walking in front of me and uh yeah, like walking in front of me and stuff. So then if I put his bed there, he'll at least like sit inside the bed only.
Hmm.
But then he does this thing where he like chews on the side of the bed for a while, then he goes to sleep. But if you don't like adjust the bed, then he'll just like fall off the desk because eventually he'll like basically step off the side of the desk. So you have to like position the bed a bit so that he's like fully on the desk. I wonder if at some point like this would be like a job interview. Like one person is interviewing for a job and the other person's the interviewer, and they just like play this game and talk as they play and get a sense of like, can this person cooperate or something.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess if it was like a team. Oh.
Yeah, if we go we just need to turn a little bit. I wonder what is the ending like. What happens to the log? Like, is there some story beat at the
Yeah.
end that like the log is used for some trivial thing or something?
Yeah, I'm assuming we're taking it to a river so to transport it or something like, but I don't know if it's that type of logging. Oh,
Oh yeah,
no.
it kind of like it like auto kills us, kind of high in the air. It's also kind of funny, like it doesn't make any sense that there's like swinging wrecking ball, but somehow it does. Like it just we just take that for granted. It's like not only is it just the woods that's the obstacle, but there's like some kind of incredibly punishing course that exists. Like we don't question the existence at all. We're just like, oh well, like yeah, we're just so used to like trying to do our jobs well, like unnecessary obstacles get in the way, like in real life. That here it's just like, well, of course there'd be someone who's designed the worst, like a really expensive, like painstakingly
Yeah,
designed
obstacle
thing to get in
course.
our way.
Yeah.
It's like, why else would we be getting paid minimum wage to do a brutally harmful task?
Yeah, like just they're just like standing there. Oh, we might be able to actually go around to the left here. I wonder.
Yeah, I assume this ground would be, we can try, but it would be like killing ground because of how if we fall off, we'd die anyways.
Yeah.
Should we
Try to go
continue?
fast.
Should we try to go here?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean we can try to do it normally too. Yeah. But every time we roll that way, we do have another chance to try to get out of the boundary. Yeah, if I'm able to swing around that way more, then
Yeah,
I could try to
maybe
go.
if we have a bit more momentum.
Try going backwards.
Yeah, I can hold backwards. They could add like a bit more visual indication of like which direction each player, like our hands could be like in a certain direction to show which way we're, to like visually show
Yeah,
which way we're
that's
pressing.
yeah, that would be good actually. But
Also interesting how we are both like the same character model. Like they could add, I guess they should add a girl at minimum. A girl character.
yeah, I guess with minimal assets, like it's excusable. Sorry, I'm trying to get to a point where like you're not gonna throw offense. Yeah, it's like saying the other day because like I was just thinking like I wonder if they did add like a female lumberjack character, like how differently the physique would look anyway. But
Yeah.
like I was thinking, like I was talking to Tyler the other day about that. And I was because I'm watching like sumo wrestling right now. There's like a like March, I guess, is like one of the times that they do like one of the really big sumo events. So I'm like, I've been watching that like the past few days, and then like, I was just like, hey, like, there actually is no like women's sumo league that I've heard of, and I was like, imagine though, like, if there was a women's sumo league and like the outfits were like the same, like, I was like, how differently do you think like the bodies would actually look, and like, it's like, could we do that without people freaking out, like. Like I wonder if there's any like secret women's sumo leagues that like just aren't popularized or something. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever there's like a perfect setup, it's like very stressful. It's like we can't waste our perfect setup. It's weird
No.
how it goes off like that. I feel like
Yeah.
it seems very sensitive to like precisely on, and there's not as much of a way to like recover. Like once it gets on a 45-degree angle, it's like how do we recover from that?
Yeah. Yep. Hmm. Yes. Oh no. That was pretty good though.
Yeah, I wish there was a control where like you could throw your body like left or right, and it would like nudge it like directly left or right. I was thinking of a pun on like the game like It Takes Two, but this game is
Yeah.
like It Takes 2x4.
It takes two by four. Me and Tyler have been playing Split Fiction a little bit, which
Yeah,
I think is by the same people as It Takes Two.
yeah, I think so.
Have you played that one yet?
No, we've I'm interested in it, but from what I've seen, it looks like too challenging at some points. So
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
it
kind
is a
of
little
missed
bit
it.
more like an action video game than
Yeah,
like It Takes Two is like less that way. We could
yeah.
try resetting. Do you want to try respawning here?
Okay. Yeah, we found that It Takes Two. I don't think it demands as much like control of the camera angle, but Split Fiction seems like a lot of the real time obstacles you need to be like controlling the camera a bit or like aware of the camera angle more to understand what's
Yeah.
happening, and that would be like probably too much challenge. People said the story like, and then yeah, I loosely heard like a lot of complaints about the story itself being kind of like the characters are kind of trivial and like one
Yeah,
dimensional or something.
that's kind of what's keeping me from wanting to play it right now is
Yeah,
we've played it for like about 3 nights in a row now, and like yeah, it is like interesting, and there's kind of like a larger story about like this company that's trying to like steal people's ideas or something, and it's like that's kind of interesting, but like yeah, it's just like the I don't know. Yeah. It's good like just like action movie fodder kind of like I don't know,
yeah.
it feels like, but it has a lot of like female main characters too, which it's like I don't know, the more like female slop that is in the world like is better because there's already like a lot of like male slop. It's like forget about AI slop, like we just need more like female slop. Like
Yeah, I feel like that's actually an interesting point that if there's like this female slop game, people have something to point to in terms of like when they talk about like one dimensional, like trivial, boring, like female characters. Now they have like an example of like, this is how, like now we know how to sort of do it. And then now it's just a matter of like adding in the full character story to the
Yeah.
same template. And it's more obvious, like once people can see like what's lacking, like they're like, oh, it's a fun game otherwise. They just need to brush up this one point instead of like not having it at all. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes that's like a trap a little bit that I see some stuff fall into is that like I feel like stuff is getting better at it now, but for a while it was like if somebody's going to fund something really huge with like a female main character in it, then like nobody talk poorly of the project because like we don't want female characters to get canceled or something like that. But now it feels like there's enough stuff now that like we're at a point where like you could say something like, oh, like this is just another split fiction or something like that and be like talking negatively about it.
yeah.
And like publishers aren't going to take it as like, oh, this means we just shouldn't have women in video games anymore. Like because
Yeah, there was one section of a review I think I remember where like one character is like, "Oh, your sci-fi is so like violent," and then there's like another level where it's like literally the same thing, but it's like robots are replaced with like knights or something like that, and they're like,
yeah.
it's like your stories are literally the same thing, and you're just like you have these like differences that don't matter.
Yeah. It's kind of like written, yeah, it's hard to tell whether the characters are written like on purpose that way or not, but like it is the case that like there's one there's like a white character and then a character that isn't white, and like the character that isn't white has like clearly been through like more real life trauma that like their stuff is based off of. So like that part of the story like is a little bit funny, but like it feels like the characters are uh like almost unokay stereotypes in that way, but it's like I don't know, it is like kind of like humor at the same time, like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny the first story I guess was decent, but it was kind of weird that it's like about like a divorce or something. Uh and then the second story being about like a creative difference. It's kind of like inherently like weaker, but not as like problematic or something. That's
Yeah, I
something
guess it's like
I've been wondering like in my hip hop basically it's like do you know like because I also prefer like listening to hip hop when the singer has like a more expressive voice, but then my voice is like monotone, so then I wonder like if I learned to make my voice like less monotone, I guess my stuff would be better, but it also would be kind of like a non-natural direction for me to go in, because like the only reason I would
yeah.
be getting more expressiveness is just to make it sound better, and it wouldn't really be like authentic. But then
Yeah.
there's this like objective thing where it's like it just does sound better when it's more, so it's like this sort of this like making it a little bit more expressive until it hits like an exact like threshold where it's like just expressive enough so that it's like more listenable, but not too much so that it's like over the top for no reason kind of thing.
Yeah, I think like in hip hop or rap or something that is like a pretty legitimate style too. And like cuz it is like an emotional way of like speaking or talking. Like even though it's like kind of less emotional, it's like it still has like it serves like a purpose or something that's like an emotional purpose. I don't know how I would say that.
Because yeah, it's kind of, it reminds me of like a lot of popular songs or whatever, like songs that get popular are about like very common like typical human experiences like dating and stuff like that, but then it's sort of like I do want, because just for freshness I want like songs that are not about that, that are about like just the other experiences that I have in life, but those experiences, like by definition, are like not as globally, like they're more niche, they're not as shared with many humans, and they're
Yeah.
not as like they're not as like baked into our brains and emotions and stuff as like stuff that's more like evolutionary or something. It's weird how
Yeah.
it's hard to tell exactly what rules the log is like following there.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's funny. It's funny to think about how like there's like certain like it's like almost like there's a certain age group where like people are like emotionally intelligent enough to rap with like big words and have like emotional
Oh yeah.
like intelligent enough emotions to be like yeah, you know, like when he rapped this thing and he was like really angry, like I really felt it in my soul because I've like experienced that sort of thing before. But like you never really hear people like like you never hear any rap songs that are like, wow, I'm hungry. Like and then
Yeah.
people being like, wow, man, like I really felt that in my soul, like when he cried and he was hungry. Like
Yeah, because you'd need to
it's like
be
they're
like, yeah, like maybe you could be hungry and not have access to food, and that would be like a song. But if you're hungry and you do like you have food, like if you're in like a first world country, basically, and you know, like you, it's like how can I rap about something that I could easily fix in a way that's like, oh, like why is this happening? Like I'm so angry, but it's like you literally just have to go on DoorDash. Like it's like that's the whole
yeah.
song. That's
Yeah, it'd be
that's
so
something that
funny.
it's
Like
very interesting to think about that though. It's like how do we like in an emotionally engaging way talk about the struggle of not having a struggle, like you know, which is the our sort of life is like we don't have enough.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the despairing not having enough challenge in life. It's like, and how why would we be passionately singing about that? It's hard to come up with like a reason.
Yeah, it's so true. And I think like a lot of the time like comedy like I think that's one of the reasons why I guess comedy is such a huge industry maybe. In like the West is cuz like comedy is like a really easy way to like approach it because it's like how else are we supposed to like
Hmm.
uh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting
Cuz it's like
to.
if you
Mhm.
yeah.
We're like realizing like maybe we should just like focus once on this thing.
On like balancing this log, yeah. Uh,
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa, this thing has a
Well,
timer.
this button.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think. I don't
that's
think
pretty
we could.
cool. This is a very like innovative thing. Wonder why it matters if there's a button though. Like this thing could just be like going back and forth.
Mhm.
Like it's almost like why would we want to like it's not like the button has any time. I guess it's a series of like silhouettes, but we could kind of just like stand stationary. Like could we just
Yeah,
get in position and stand like halfway?
I think it's gonna want us to move. Like, okay, so like stand. Maybe try standing. Like,
We're a bit off center, I
oh,
think.
maybe. Yeah. Okay.
We just keep backing up until we're like far enough. Yeah,
Well,
once it
okay.
goes past, you can kind of like reposition, I guess.
Uh,
What is this? Oh, we have to be like on an angle, like a perfect angle or something.
Yeah, I think so. We could always stop here for today, and then like I wouldn't mind trying to pick this back up
Yeah,
after,
that makes
because it
sense.
feels like, yeah, this feels like the type of challenge where like we might nail it on like the second or third time if we
Yeah.
pick it up next week.
If one of us makes it.
Whoa, yeah,
I feel
you
like
made it through.
it would easily be, yeah, if one of us just does each of them or something. But how do we decide which one of us is gonna do it?
Did you make it?
No.
No. Go, go, go. Yeah.
But now it's like
Yeah,
now it's
just see
perfect.
it. Whoa. Yeah. We can just like we could just try to do that again and get one of us through like that. Yeah.
It's pretty easy if it happens by accident almost. There's like just enough like slow momentum. But yeah, the rap that I've been making has it's really made me like like every time I make something, I analyze like how did the tone, how does like the tone come across, and the cringe level and stuff is like a factor. Like it's sort of like some verses are like that sounds cringe because it's too like explicit or obvious, and I've sort of learned like tactics where you just make something like more ambiguous, and then you're not trying to say anything, and it can't really be cringe because it's sort of just like just make it, focus on keeping it in time with the beat. But then like but then it's like it does have to say something, or else it's just sort of like, why does this exist? And there's like a balance there. And then also like the comedy angle is like what's making it funny and what makes it like trying too hard to be funny. Whoa.
I made it.
This one's almost like telling us to do what we are doing.
Yeah, I think so. Uh-oh, this is like the other way around almost.
Hopefully it's like forgiving enough. Whoa. Yeah, see, this one basically is like just be in the position we're in.
Yeah.
Now hopefully it doesn't just come back.
Yeah.
This game it's like a hard stopping point though, because the way it resets, there's like no point where it's like okay, that's the final. It's like we keep having to be like one more time.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this one does remind me a lot of RV there. Yeah.
Yeah, somehow it's like a coincidence that the models are the same like visual cartoonish like fidelity.
I wonder if it's just because of like I wonder if this is like Godot, and if there's just like an asset pack that is like popular right now. we want to end here for today.
Yeah, we get in there. I wonder, does it save our? I guess there's no way to
I
save,
think so.
maybe. Because
Yeah.
if there's no like indication of, like maybe you have progress now, and if you create a game, it would be continue. Oh, you can.
I think it will
customize.
be.
Oh, you can customize
Yeah.
buy different axes with coins. We have 34 coins. Wonder if our? I guess our
Whoa.
coins are independent.
Yeah, I think we probably have the same amount though, but yeah, I'll customize next time before we play.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I like that game. Yeah, we can try it next time if we still feel like playing it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that
it was
works.
fun.
Okay, yeah, I'll see you
Okay.
later.
All right, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.